Hello and welcome to the Electronic Mustard Farm. Today we're going to look at parsnips, Latin Pastinacas tyl, alias European carrot, white carrot, celery radish, wild carrots, etc. It is a perennial herb of the scattered cocoa windbreaker. The edible parts of this plant are mainly the roots and semen because it contains photosensitive compounds, not suitable for use. Why is it called parsnip? This may be due to the time of introduction, its plant morphological and medicinal properties. It is very similar to the traditional Chinese herbal medicine windbreak. So let the name parsnips. It survived. Parsnip is generally called parsnip in English. But there's another plant that's native to North America. Windproof every week. It belongs to the scattered genus Codifier. It's a wild plant in North America. It has white or pale yellow flowers. Also scattered tidbits. It shoots and lures. It can also be eaten after proper preparation. It also has photosensitive chemicals. Can cause skin irritation or sunburn. Parsnips are native to Europe and Western Asia. It is a historic vegetable. As early as ancient Greece and Rome, it has been cultivated. Early 16th century, the British colonists introduced it to the United States, make it gradually become a European and American country, widely grown vegetables. Because of this, European and American countries have a tradition of eating parsnips, and the cultivation area is also mainly in Europe and the United States. To this day, parsnips are still a European and American holiday, common at the table, side dish. Its natural sweetness and subtle nutty aroma make it suitable for baking or with other ingredients. For example, parsnips cream, mudge roasted parsnips, etc. It not only enriches the flavor of the Christmas feast, it also adds a touch of warmth to the winter table. It is said that China was in the 33rd year of the Qing dynasty in 1907. Wu Zonglian charged affair of the Qing dynasty in Austria. The first introduction of parsnips. Afterlife. G's domestic gardening workers are also Lu. Continued introduction and promotion from the United States. Although it has been introduced for more than a century, China's parsnip planting area is still small. Actually, Chinese people don't like to eat it for a reason. Because Europeans and Americans don't like to eat it either, and the planting area is decreasing year by year. Although it was an important food plant. But carrots are more popular, and high-yield vegetables came later. Carrots taste better. Various cooking methods. At the same time, its cultivation, harvesting, and storage are both more efficient and convenient. Therefore, it has an advantage in the market. Now, parsnips are becoming more popular on holiday tables. A classic side dish with a winter vibe, bringing a unique sense of season and historical charm. Parsnips are usually planted in the spring, usually from late March to mid-April. The double freeze is over now. It's between 10 and 20 degrees centigrade. When large-scale mechanical seeding. After plowing the land, the seeder can directly sow seeds. When sowing rich soil, hanging distance 30 to 40 cm. Plant spacing is kept at 13 to 16 centimeters. If you plant seeds in your home garden, it is recommended to plant before planting. Soak the seeds in warm water for a day, or use the tissue germination method for germination. This not only speeds up the germination time, it also increases the germination rate, ensuring a higher success rate. The windbreak likes to be fertile, well-drained sandy loam. Make sure to moisturize enough base fertilizer when preparing the ground. The soil will be more fertile, and it has a good structure, good for root growth. Parsnips generally take 4 to 6 months to mature. In comparison, carrots from sowing to ripening, it usually only takes 70 to 80 days. So, parsnips have a longer growth cycle. You need to be patient. Parsnips are usually found in late October to mid-November. Harvest. The best time to harvest is after experiencing frost, because frost makes the roots sweeter. It tastes better. We see, when people harvest parsnips, they often don't need gloves. Wild parsnips contain some natural photosensitive compounds, rufunin coumarin, After these substances come into contact with the skin, especially when exposed to sunlight, may cause severe skin inflammation, photosensitivity reactions such as redness or blisters. American wild windbreak. Copper snap also contains a similar compound. But after cultivated parsnips after selection and domestication, the concentration of its irritating components is low. Therefore, it causes relatively few skin problems. But when harvested manually, people will still avoid prolonged contact with plants. That's why parsnips are harvested. Not as good as other vegetables like carrots. Convenient place. Mechanical harvesting usually uses specialized harvesters. Some harvesters can uproot parsnips. It is then fed to the conveyor belt. We cut off the leaves and screened out the rhizome. The parsnips that will eventually be collected, delivered to the truck. Other harvesters remove the blades from the ground first. Then the whole soil bed is wrapped together. Feed belt. After sifting off most of the soil, the ultimate parsnips pass through the conveyor belt, delivered to the following truck. The truck will deliver the parsnips to the factory immediately. Enter the conveyor belt to wash off residual soil and remove excess petioles. Filter specifications and pack. These tasks need to be completed within a few hours. In time for Christmas, sales must be made within a few days. Delivered to every customer. And finally, if you like my video, please help me pay attention. 3 in a row.